So the amount of light you can see on here is actually more than real life. And it's also a lot whiter because I'm sure, you know, the way cameras work with light white balance and everything, it's actually almost like orange. It's not this white. So I got all the lights wired up. I got the dimmer wired up. I'm not going to take this off and show how I did it, but pretty much you have the two wires coming down through here, the supply and then the one that goes to the light. The switch has a ground wire on it that you connect to the other two grounds, and then two black wires coming off it. So for the hot, so you connect one to one, one to the other, and then the two white wires for the neutral, you just connect those back to each other. And then, watch this. Look how much brighter that is. And the dimmer isn't like super good. Actually, it's starting to get better. It's almost like it's adapting, which is kind of weird. But look, that's the single light bulb, all the light bulbs. Look at that. So I think I've answered my question about putting one by the water heater. I don't think we need it. So, yeah, there's the miniature sun. Yeah, this looks so much better. I mean, you can see the contrast here, like where this light ends, and then you go into the single bulb over there again, which in its defense, that bulb actually does do a pretty good job. So then the other thing I did, along with those lights, I also hooked up, you can see over here, there's a wire going into the crawl space, and that's going to be for the lights in this room. And currently it just goes to the switch that I've got sitting up here, so this wire could be safely terminated. I guess I could have just put wire nuts on it, but this switch is eventually going to be right about here, because the doorway to the room is going to be here. But yeah, this looks way better. Way, way better. So many times better. And it took to wire up the last 4 lights and do the other wiring and the dimmer switch took me about an hour and a half. And here is, I never actually showed it, I don't think, but this is what's left of that little part of the dimmer switch that I didn't need. There should be another of these somewhere, but they were really hot and I kind of like threw them. So there's the grinder that I used, and that's all I had to cut off was that little like 1/8 of an inch just to get it to clear to fit in the box. And I did the right thing. I made it so the screws are both vertical, not one of those. That one is a little crooked. I'll probably come back and just tweak it a little bit, but that way, let's see. So you're coming down the stairs, and look at all that light. It's like, oh, that's really nice. Yeah, see, then that first light,